uh, Jagannath, right? Sai Jagannath.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
Sai Jagannath, tell me about yourself. Where are you from? What do you do? And how long are you on Clapingo?
Yes, ma'am. My name is Saijagannath, and I born in Odisha. And now I'm currently pursuing BTech in chemical engineering. This is my final year BTech, and my interests are like my hobbies are content creation, public
Content
speaking,
creation.
yes, book reading, and dancing. These are my hobbies,
Oh,
and I
wow.
joined. Yes, ma'am. I joined this Clapingo 1st January. This is my resolution of this year, New Year.
Yeah.
Yes, I joined this month, this previous month.
You're quite impressive already. So, all right. So, you have said so much. You said you're a content creator. Tell me about that first. What kind of content do you create?
I do create some blog, some public speaking topics, and some documentary stuff. Like if I will grateful something about, I will share with my audience, with my friends,
You
all
mean
about.
to say you are on YouTube channel?
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent. May I know which YouTube channel are you on? If
Yes, my channel name is Hustler Mind.
sorry,
Hustler Mind.
Hustler Mind. Wow, that's wonderful. And it is about inspiring others, or is it related to English?
uh Everything, inspiring other, like if I will read some book, I will share my summary, what I learn about, that type of
Okay.
message I will provide. I
And
do
which
provide
language do you share that in?
English, Hindi.
Excellent. And how many subscribers do you have?
Now 335.
35.
Yes, 335 means not
335.
335.
All right, that is wonderful. And how many views do you get?
uh, every video 100, 200, maximum so 1K, 2K, that.
Wow, that's wonderful. So you haven't yet reached uh, uh, the earning range yet.
No.
So I hope you are aware that how much views you're supposed to get and the subscribers and all that before
Yes.
you start earning.
Yes.
All right, wonderful. So when do you actually get time to create your content and all of that? Because you said you are into chemical engineering.
Hmm.
So when do you
Yes.
get time?
Uh, there are no fixed time. When I get some time, like if I will travel somewhere, like every weekend, every month I do travel, and
Mm-hmm.
sometime I make video like when I free, like my when my college class, no, there are no college class, and a lot
Mm-hmm.
of thing. Then I make video.
So do you mean to say that you also record your, wherever you travel and you make a vlog?
Yes, I create blog, and also
So
make some
blog
video.
is a different and a vlog is a
Yes,
different. So which one do you
yes,
create? Blog or vlog?
both, both. I have a website. I do blogging plus
Oh,
vlogging.
excellent, excellent. You're already an inspiration to everybody. How old are you, if I may ask?
I am 22.
All right, wonderful. And yeah, you said you are also into dancing.
Yes, ma'am.
What kind of dancing are you into?
Some hip hop dancing. I love to dance hip hop.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful. And what other interests do you have?
Book reading, and
You,
lot
when
of
you say book reading, what kind of books do you read?
non-fiction book. I prefer always self development book.
Oh, wow, that's very inspiring. So, may I know what was the recent book that you have read?
Now this book, rudest book ever, Sweta Gangar.
The
Sweta,
rudest book ever.
yes,
Okay.
Sweta Gangar. One of the
What is,
philosophers.
yeah, what is that about?
It's all about how to think, means how to your life perspective of about your life.
Okay, but
Means
but the title is rudest,
yes, rudest book.
and
We
that
can
gives perspective about life.
yes.
All right. So, do you mean to say that it directs you or it guides you in which direction one is supposed to go?
Yes, like everything. When like there are a lot of thing about life. They explain each part of life, like
As in?
rejection, everything we face human being everyday basis. Everything we Shweta Ganga talk about that particular book.
Give
Everything
me
about.
one example if you could.
For example, uh, focus on the satisfaction,
Mm-hmm.
not the happiness part. That particular chapter, Shweta share their particular thing that you should focus on the long-term satisfaction and not focus on the short-term satisfaction. Like a
Mm-hmm.
long-term satisfaction, we can say that stability, come to for stability, come to for long-term thing. Like I'm now study in BTech, so it is a stability. I will definitely get a job. I will a good future if I focus on that. And there second thing he said that short-term satisfaction that come from like short-term happiness. Like if I will eating some food, talk to my friend, like playing cricket
Mm-hmm.
and anything that short-term give me happiness.
Mm-hmm.
That all about short-term happiness.
Okay.
And that one chapter he said that. And
Is
there
it
are
a
a
he
lot of
or a she?
motivational. Yes, ma'am.
Is it a he or a she?
He, Shwetab Gangwar. Shwetab Gangwar.
It's a man. It's a male writer.
Yes.
Shweta. Okay. I thought Shweta was a woman. All right. Okay, wonderful. What other books have you read recently?
Recently, I often lived Dale Carnegie, one of the book, How to Influence People and Friends in English. That particular book, I just read 2 3 times, but not going deeply because I
Which one? Which
listen the
one?
audio. That is how to win friends and influence people.
How to Win Friends and Influence People.
Yes.
Okay. Why do we need to influence people, by the way, first of all?
That is all about communication improvement, like how to
Okay.
talk to people, how to behave, how to like act, everything.
Mm-hmm.
That particular book, Dale Carnegie, there are a lot of book. They are like this is one part, and another 2 3 book are Dale Carnegie does that particular thing.
Okay. Okay. And did you come across anything very interesting or something out of the ordinary in this particular, where you're trying to influence others? So, did you come across anything out of the ordinary or something that, piqued your curiosity?
Means out of box mean anything means I will means I
Out of the ordinary, as in, it was not usual, it was unusual, it was a little strange, which you felt like, maybe this you don't hear on a daily basis, something different.
okay.
No,
Uh,
while reading that book, did you come across something like that?
yes, different means I know their particular life, entire 10 year, 15-year life, one particular book. That I think one thing I learned that means the entire life they say one particular book that whatever experience they get,
Okay.
they
Oh, you mean to say he has mentioned about his personal experiences,
yes,
about
personal
his life
yes,
for 10 long years?
yes. Tense
Oh.
means there are entire life. Like if there means their personal example, personal
Mm-hmm.
story, how they act that time.
Mm-hmm.
So what did mistake that time. So all thing they decide discussed.
All right. So something that made you read multiple times, or something that in was of your interest, any incident or any situation in that book? Or it was just
Multiple
basic?
basic.
It was just basic. Nothing was out of the ordinary.
Yes.
All right. Okay, cool. How come you do not read novels? How come that does not interest you?
I think that's I think novels I am not interested because there are a lot of reason. There are means first reason is the this time I need self development, so I need to learn everything. That's the one reason. And second thing, novels I try one. my friend that are reading a lot of novel. I try
Okay.
that, but I do not interest that particular
Okay.
thing.
All
But
right.
I will try. That's I think it is interesting.
In fact, I am the opposite of what you are saying. I read too many novels. Give me a novel and I don't even sleep. I don't even eat. I just go on reading nonstop. But give me, some other book, which is non-fictional book. I will not even be able to read for 5 minutes. So I'm completely opposite to what you are. So I was just surprised how you actually get into how somebody cannot. Do you watch movies, by the way?
Yes, I do watch movie, but now I'm not watching a lot of movie, and
Why?
because it is take lot of time
Okay.
to what's it like it is like addiction. Like if you start a movie, you are very passionate to know their story, challenges. You know that what will happen next. So it is the waste entire 2 hours, 3 hours. So that's the reason I not
Oh my
watch any.
God. All right. What are you gonna do with that saved up time anyway?
Like I'm create content that time.
Oh,
I do productivity work something.
okay. So is it you avoid on purpose or you don't enjoy movies? What is it?
I'm now effort because I'm lot of time enjoy because I'm like watching movie with friends. I always prefer that because that
Okay.
make me lot of memory, lot of happiness. So I do that. But
Okay.
now time I think my priority is that not lot of entertainment. So that's why I just avoid.
Okay, good, good, lovely. That's very interesting. And I am kind of inspired. If you would ask me if I were to give up on my movie time, I would never say that. I would say no. I have my life compartmentalized. So this time is dedicated for movie time. This time is dedicated for work. This time is dedicated for certain other aspects. So I'm quite impressed by whatever you are saying. That's quite impressive. Tell me about your family. Who else is in your family?
My family, my father, mother, my brother,
All
and
right.
my father is a police officer, and my mother is a house care, take house taker,
Housewife?
yeah, housewife, and my brother now he is pursuing if they just finished MBA, just then just try to find out some job, and I am
Older
just
brother.
yes,
Okay. No sisters?
no sisters.
Did you ever, desire of having a sister?
Yes, sometimes it is feel that I need a sister, but it is like my family,
Mm-hmm.
like
Your
there are
cousins.
cousins. Yes,
All
cousins
right.
are lot of 2 3 sisters, so it is not make me
Does not
avoid.
make you feel very, very left out. Okay, cool. Understood.
Yes.
What kind of a personality are you? I know that you're very hardworking. That I got to know through whatever you have said. Other than that, what are your personality traits?
I think I'm very personal trait. You can say that I'm very uh, funny. You can say that because I talk to whenever I spend with my friends, so I forget everything. I just behave like whatever I feel that kind of thing, and I am very
You mean to say you have a great sense of humor?
yes,
Do you make others laugh, is what you are saying?
yes. I always
Okay, so that means that you have great sense of humor.
yes.
Wonderful. All right. Let me give you a few feedback of your class. I think the class is going to end in 2 minutes, right?
Hmm.
Yes. Oh no,
No,
it
no.
is half an hour class, correct?
Yes,
Okay. All right then. Okay, let me give you the feedback of your English, and then we will continue discussing other things.
yes.
First of all, you really need to work on your grammar.
Hmm.
Because grammar is you have a lot of you make a lot of error based on tenses. You do
Yes.
not know when to use. There is something that you have to use. The connection, the combination, or the conjugation of verbs is very important, and you need to know which tense you must use in which timeline. So for that, you specifically need one proper class with one of the English teachers where they can actually, or you can actually check one of your, since you are a YouTuber, you can find a number of videos online where they
Hmm.
will teach you the tenses, the split of tenses, number one. Number two, the usages. Now, this is what I want you to focus on. Focus on the usage of tenses, because we have 12 different tenses. And out of those 12 different tenses, we need to be able to express all those 12 different tenses. Now, for example, if you take the first tense that we have, it is called as simple present. Now, this particular tense, you use it only to talk about your habitual actions. Now, when I say habitual actions, it is only referred to what you do on a daily basis. Now, for example, you take shower on a daily basis, you create content on a daily basis, you meet your friends on a daily basis, on a regular basis. So that particular tense, you use it only for uh, expressing your habitual actions. Similarly, we have 12 tenses altogether. So you need proper understanding of that. And once you've understood that, you need to consciously apply that in your language so that you will overcome. I can see that you have no problem expressing your thoughts. I can see that you're very confident. I can see that you are not shying away from making errors. I can see that you are expressing everything clearly. I don't even have any problem in your understanding. I'm able to comprehend everything clearly. The only problem is that two, in fact. One is your tenses, and second is your pronunciation. I think you're from Bengal. Right, Kolkata. Is that it? Sorry?
Odisha. Odisha.
Odisha. Yeah, I can see a strong, mother tongue influence.
Yes.
So it is actually, better to have a neutral accent. Since you are going to be becoming an engineer in future, I'm pretty sure you will be working for multinational companies. And if you want to be able to communicate with people from other countries, you must at least have a neutral accent. When I say neutral accent, you should be able to speak without any influence of your language, that is your mother tongue. So which means you strongly need to work on that. So you already read a lot of books. Therefore, I'm not going to ask you to read books, because you're already doing that. Continue doing that. Already doing on the right path. However, to work on your pronunciations, I'm going to give you one tip. That is, I want you to watch these. You said you do not like watching English movies.
Yes,
Uh,
you can suggest me. I like, but I will watch. I'll definitely
okay.
watch. You can
Um,
suggest.
I'll give you two suggestions. You can pick whichever you find is convenient for you. Number one, I always give my clients suggestion about animated movies. The reason is they're very conversational, and the language is very native as in it comes from the native land. So when you actually follow that, when you watch that, those kind of movies, and when you adapt to that kind of language, it helps in your nativity in the language. That is why I always suggest that animated movies. If you have access to Hotstar, or let's say Netflix, or Amazon, sorry, Prime, go to the search tab and type in as English animated movies. You will get number of suggestions. Pick any movie that you like, your wish. Now, when you pick that movie, if you want to watch that movie entirely, do that. If you do not want to watch, then I can suggest you spend at least 15 minutes. Sit, observe the way they pronounce, and repeat the dialects along with the characters. Now, when you are repeating, I want you to repeat or try and mimic or imitate. So when you try to imitate, what you tend to do is you tend to speak like them. So imagine when you do that over a period of time, automatically the pronunciation will change because you are imitating like the way they are speaking. So this is actually going to help you change the accent, or the kind of pronunciations that you are focusing on. So this I want you to do at least 15 minutes a day on a daily basis if you really want to get rid of your MTI. That is your mother tongue influence. All right. If you
Yes.
do not enjoy those movies and if you find that boring, then I can suggest you something else. That is TED Talks. Do you listen to these TED Talks?
Yes, I do.
All right. If you do that, but do not listen to Indian speakers, at least not for the sake of pronunciations. If you want to take in content from them, please do. But however, if you want to focus on your pronunciation and stuff, ask you to strictly look for American speakers or British speakers. Because when they are pronouncing words, they're pronouncing in the right way. Now, you might argue with me, why should I follow their accent? Why should I follow their pronunciation? But then, hello, it is their English is their language, and we are only learning their language, right? So it's better to follow what they speak. So either look for American speakers or look for British speakers on
Mhm.
TED Talks. And these are obviously, if you have already, heard these kind of speeches, you already know they speak about share their life experiences. So
Yes.
it's going to help you in your vocabulary build as well. So
Mm.
it's twice the amount of one effort, and you will be actually learning two different things. So here also, I want you to do the same thing. Imitate, repeat their lines just exactly the way that the way they are pronouncing it. So do
Mhm.
that on a daily basis. The only thing is there must be consistency. It cannot be like, do once a week. If you do it once a week, trust me, there's no point in
No.
doing that. I would say don't do that at all. Just a moment. Yeah, sorry. So yeah, like I said, do it at least, if you are really busy, try to do it at least once in 2 days. If you do it once in a week, there will not be any kind of improvement at all. Anything for that matter. If you do it once a week, trust me, there won't be any kind of
Mhm.
any huge difference in your whatever you're learning. There must be some consistency to what you're doing. So try doing that, and I can assure you. Forget about me assuring you. You will yourself see the difference. Do it
Yes.
continuously for 1 month, and automatically, how I changed, actually I started watching these English serials and stuff. So when I started watching these serials, I actually like watching those serials, so I used to watch it like non-stop in loop. I play them like continuously, and I kind of start liking the character. So when I start liking the character, I automatically get influenced by the way they speak and the way they speak. So I automatically adapt to their language. This is human tendency. So when we continuously hear something over and over and over for a great amount of time, we automatically get influenced. Now,
Yes.
if your major focus is on improving your English, try to expose yourself as much as you can to the language of English. Now, I already told you there are only two things that you need to work on: your
Grammar.
tenses, your
Grammar.
tenses, that's correct,
Pronunciation.
and your pronunciation. And if with these things sorted, I think you are already on the right track.
Yes.
All right. Okay. All right then. So now tell me, you were telling me about your the other interests. I know that you are a content creator. You also said that you read a lot of books. You also said that you are very good at dancing. What else do I need to know about you? What is special about you?
Apart from, I think I'm playing. I used to play cricket. No, now I not play cricket, and
Why?
because it is same problem. Is take time, lot of time.
Oh, you mean to say you dedicate a lot of time in creating content?
No, no, no. I not dedicate. I just
Hmm.
dedicate to my coaching study. Like I'm preparing a government job. So that's the
Okay.
reason it is my half of that day. Uh, like finish that way. Like
All right. So
10
you
to
will
12 hour. It is I focus on that thing.
on a daily basis,
Yes.
10 to 12 hours you focus on your coaching.
Yes. In
My
6 hours
goodness.
study, 6 hours self study. I watched
You,
three.
yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Do you go to college or at home?
I'm in college. I was on online like preparing